Premier League title race heating up, Champions League drama, and tactical genius under fire. We've got it all. West Ham United faces a massive test against Manchester City, and we're breaking down everything you need to know before kickoff. But it's not just about the league. Pep Guardiola is firing back at his critics after a shocking Real Madrid defeat. We'll dive into his fiery defense and what it means for Manchester City. And the transfer rumors are swirling. Who's next on City's midfield wish list as they look to bolster their squad? We've got the inside scoop. Plus, we'll tell you exactly how to catch all the action for West Ham versus Man City. Don't go anywhere. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single second.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
West Ham United hosts Manchester City in a Premier League clash with massive implications. Manchester City, reeling from a Champions League defeat and a stumble in the Premier League title race, faces a determined West Ham United side fighting for survival. City, who defeated the Hammers 3-0 earlier in the season, now find themselves 7 points behind Arsenal, making every league match crucial. West Ham, buoyed by a recent win, is desperate to climb out of the relegation zone. The Citizens are on an impressive unbeaten run against West Ham in the Premier League, but their recent form, including a draw against Nottingham Forest and a significant Champions League loss to Real Madrid, raises questions. Key players are sidelined for both teams, with West Ham missing Crysencio Somerville and City without Mateo Kovacic and Josko Gvardiol, while Rico Lewis is a doubt. The predicted lineups suggest attacking formations, with a 4-2-3-1 for West Ham and a 4-3-3 for City featuring stars like Haaland and Bowen. The prediction leans towards a City victory, 3-1. Fans are buzzing about the tactical battle and the impact this result could have on both the title race and the relegation scrap. Analysts are closely watching City's response to their recent setbacks. Will Manchester City bounce back from their Champions League blues, or can West Ham pull off a shock? Stay tuned to find out. And later, we're getting into Pep Guardiola's explosive response to his critics. Pep Guardiola has hit back with incredible fire after Manchester City's Champions League defeat. Following a humbling 3-0 loss to Real Madrid, Pep Guardiola felt the heat and delivered a passionate, almost theatrical defense of his tactical decisions. The City boss, clearly frustrated by the scrutiny, even mimicked being shot with bullets to express the criticism he's faced. Guardiola detailed his long history in the competition, explaining that every loss brings intense pressure and media shots. He recalled instances where he made unconventional choices, like playing without key defensive midfielders in a Champions League final, and how he was heavily criticized for it. He used vivid imagery, saying "pew, pew, pew," to illustrate the constant barrage of criticism when things don't go as planned, emphasizing that his decisions are made for complex reasons related to pressure and team dynamics. Despite the Champions League setback, Guardiola is focused on the Premier League title race. Fresh off being named Manager of the Month, he knows City cannot afford further slip-ups as they chase Arsenal at the top of the table. Can Pep Guardiola's tactics lead City back to glory, or will the criticism continue? And coming up, we'll tell you exactly how you can watch Manchester City's crucial match against West Ham United. Wondering how to catch all the Premier League drama between West Ham and Manchester City? Manchester City is looking to regain momentum in the Premier League title race after a mixed bag of results, including a significant Champions League defeat to Real Madrid and a draw against Nottingham Forest that extended the gap to leaders Arsenal. They also had a strong FA Cup win against Newcastle with a rotated squad. Meanwhile, West Ham United is fighting hard to secure their Premier League status, currently sitting just outside the relegation zone. Fans are eager to know the broadcast details for this crucial encounter. The match will be televised live on TNT Sports 1 in the UK, with coverage beginning at 7:00 p.m. GMT. For those who prefer streaming, the game will be available live on the Discovery plus app and website for TNT Sports subscribers. This match is vital for City's title aspirations and West Ham's survival hopes. Supporters are discussing the importance of this fixture for both ends of the table, with many anticipating a tough contest despite West Ham's struggles against City in recent years and the absence of key player Crysencio Somerville. Don't miss a moment of the action. Get all the viewing details right here. And stick around as we reveal Manchester City's top midfield target for the summer. Manchester City's midfield rebuild might have a familiar name at the top of the list. The midfield engine room at Manchester City has been a talking point, especially after their recent 3-0 defeat to Real Madrid. While Rodri and Bernardo Silva have been stalwarts, the energy and dynamism of Real's younger midfield highlighted a potential need for reinforcements as the team faces challenges with age and injuries. Fabrizio Romano has reported that City is actively looking to sign a midfielder in the upcoming summer transfer window. The name generating significant buzz is Nottingham Forest's Elliot Anderson. Romano indicates that Anderson is a primary target, nearing the top of City's shortlist, which reportedly includes 2 to 3 other midfielders. Anderson, at 23, is seen as entering his prime and possesses the attributes increasingly valued in modern football: extensive pitch coverage, strong dueling ability, proficiency in possession, and the capacity to drive forward. His profile aligns perfectly with what City seems to be seeking to complement their existing squad and potentially replace players like Bernardo Silva and Mateo Kovacic in the long term. This potential move has fans and analysts discussing the future of City's midfield and the strategic planning involved in maintaining their dominance. The emphasis on energetic, technical midfielders is a clear indicator of evolving football tactics. Could Elliot Anderson be the next big signing for the Sky Blues? Now, let's wrap up all the top stories with our lightning round recap. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. Manchester City faces West Ham in a crucial Premier League clash. Pep Guardiola is fiercely defending his tactics after a Champions League defeat, and a familiar name is linked with City's midfield for next summer. We've got all the details on how to watch the match and the inside scoop on potential transfers. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this update, subscribe to news for all your breaking news and analysis, and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Let us know your thoughts on today's stories in the comments below, and follow us on all our social media platforms for more exclusive content. We'll see you in the next one.